Alright, here we go, folks. Out with the old, in with the new. Putting in the battle ram. Let's go ahead and use all 6 Evo shards that I saved up. Oh boy, here we go. No turning back now. Maybe there is turning back. Apparently you can only put in one at a time. Where's the button? Oh my gosh. What is this game? Guys, I'm going to figure this out. Apparently we can only add them one at a time. So, I will go ahead and skip here, and I'll see you in just a second. Ladies and gentlemen, hello, it's Mike, otherwise known as New with the Plan, and today we're going to be changing out our deck a little bit. I'm sure some of you might remember, I used to have Dark Prince, where there is now an Evo Valkyrie. And that was kind of for similar purposes. We're going to go ahead and tank that Fire Spirit, by the way. I'm just going to have a Bandit adding pressure. And he plays Knight, so might as well just take advantage. Oh, yeah, we're totally going to play Valkyrie. Just play it in such a way that hits the Bomber. And then we're going to Bar Barrel over there, and we're all good. Okay, so yeah, some of you might remember, I used to have Dark Prince. And I figure those are very similar in their roles, right? I mean, Valk has a little bit less offensive pressure, just because it's slower, but it does have more health, so that's good. So it's a good defensive card. I figured, though, like, whatever the trade-offs are there, obviously having an evolution in the deck is way better, because they're, like, designed to be OP, right? Like, I think I've talked about this before, but they're functionally just more card levels. It's really annoying, but that's where they're at, right? Like, several card levels, as opposed to just one jump. And so it's a little bit annoying, but that's how it goes. Might as well, then, have an evolution in the deck, because an evolution is going to be better than not having an evolution. Even if it isn't, like, quite as good with the synergy in the deck or whatever. I'm going to lightning this, by the way, and that should hopefully put some pressure down. Maybe I should have waited a little bit. Yeah, because now he has time. He sees that I lightning, so he knows that something's coming. Okay, well, this seems like a good opportunity to play the Battle Ram. I'm not sure if the Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to land a hit on that or not. And if it does, I'm not sure if that completely breaks a Battle Ram on its own. I know the Battle Ram won't get to the tower for the Mini P.E.K.K.A. It lands a swing on it. I'm just curious if it would have broken. Anyways, point being, Valk swapped out for... I swapped out for the Dark Prince, and that seemed to make sense. It works pretty well. It's an evolution, but now I have 2, so I'm like, let's swap out the Ram Rider. And, yeah, so there's a few trade-offs there as well. And I obviously, like I said, the evolutions are pretty much always better to have in your deck. So it makes sense to have the Evo Battle Ram in there as opposed to Ram Rider, especially when Ram Rider's in the current state that it's in. Okay, so he doesn't have Evo Bomber. That's good. I didn't actually notice before, so I'm just glad I don't need to deal with that. Evo Knight's going to be annoying, but we can deal with that. Oh my gosh, did you see that? The Bandit did not target the Witch, and because I was looking at I let the Bomber get hit on the tower, but it's just a regular Bomber, so it's not a big deal. Okay, let's go ahead and... Thank goodness. I was worried the Mini P.E.K.K.A was going to tank for the wall breakers there. That would not have been good, but we're okay. Okay, so that is a lot of stuff coming down the lane right here. We're going to go ahead and let the Mini P.E.K.K.A move away from that huge push. And then Evo Valk, now that he's been taken care of. There we go, okay. So yeah. I keep, like, getting interrupted with this game. This is a wild game, by the way. And we do have the Evo Battle Ram, so let's find out how that works. The Bandit is tanking for it, which I appreciate. Oh, that's right, I forgot. The Battle Ram bounces. I know you guys are like, what on earth? You bought the evolution without even remembering it bounces. Look, guys, I just remembered it was cool. I figured it's a good one to have in the deck. And so, like I've been trying to say, I figure the Ram Rider is, it's good. There's one thing that I'm sad that I'm not going to have anymore, and that is the... I'm going to lightning all the support stuff, not any buildings or anything like that. The Ram Rider counters air, right? And unfortunately, we're not going to do that anymore. And this is not looking good. I am not sure... Oh my god. I thought, like, okay, he's just going to kill the Electro Wizard. That's it. He hits the Electro Wizard and hits the tower. That's horrible. The worst of both worlds. But it's okay. Like I was saying, Ram Rider targets air. I feel like that's one thing that I'm going to be missing now. Because the Battle Ram won't be able to, like, slow down a balloon or something like that, so, or take out bats. But at the same time, like I said, generally speaking, I think if there's a more overpowered card, you're getting more value out of it more consistently, so I think this should probably be worth it still. That is terrifying. I'm going to try to drop a Mega Knight here. Yeah, because if I had done, like, Electro and Snowball, I would have stopped the Wall Breakers, and probably the Mini P.E.K.K.A too, but I just wouldn't have had any counter push. So instead we're going to do this and have a little bit of pressure. Speaking of pressure, I should have played that Bar Barrel a little bit more forward, and then maybe I could have pressured the tower, but it's alright. Okay, so I think we're doing alright here. Let's go ahead and just play Evo Valk over here. I'm imagining we probably can get another Battle Ram down. We're just going to go ahead and cycle that. Look at that. It, like, kind of tanks for the Mini P.E.K.K.A there, which is great, because that means our Mega Knight's going to have a lot of health. And I realize that Tesla's basically dead, but we'll lightning here anyways. And he plays a completely fresh new Tesla right there. That's wonderful. Let's go ahead and Electro Wizard back here just to start taking care of that Evo Knight. He is pretty good with the split lane pressure too, it seems, but quite frankly, I think my deck just has the better matchup here. So we're going to go ahead and play Valk and Evo Battle Ram again. And let's Lightning just to damage down that Tesla ideally. Okay, unfortunately, the Mini P.E.K.K.A tanks it, and then the log resets it, so we do not get to the tower with that Evo Battle Ram, but, you know, I think we're doing just fine here. That tower is pretty damaged down, and we're at the end of the game. I always forget about this, guys. I, like, forget to look at the clock when we're in overtime. I just kind of, like, imagine we keep fighting until someone dies, but that's not really how it works. We just keep that witch away, and we're just fine. There we go. All right, good game. Well played to our opponent. I definitely think we had the matchup there. But it looks like he's being a good sport about it, so I can appreciate that. So, let's go ahead and move on to another game. I want to try this out again. This was a good first match. Okay, going up against Lennon himself. Now, I may still be relatively new to my history major, but I'm pretty sure that guy died a while ago. Now, let's go ahead and see what he's going to play. He plays the Little Prince, that's what it's called, in the back right. We have a Valk, just cycling. I'm going to try to Bandit Snipe that Little Prince. I think it takes 2 hits after the dash. Yeah, but he doesn't activate the ability. I was going to say, if they're really quick about it, they can activate the ability and save themselves. By the way, guys, it's my understanding that Night Witch is all over the meta right now. I wonder how you guys feel about that. Hopefully it's not going to be too oppressive. I am, like, considering switching over to the Dagger Duchess. You guys might have seen that.
What have I done?
But I have actually upgraded that, so I have that as an option now. I had a legendary book of cards. I think that came from the Pastorales gifted. And so I was like, might as well use that for something that's really broadly applicable. I like upgrading cards that, like, I know I'm going to be using for sure. And I feel like the Tower Troops are a good one. I'm not sure where they're going to be after, like, balance stages and stuff like that, but I just like having options. And I was thinking, I said Dagger Duchess, and I kind of wanted to talk about that just because I thought it was cool that I already had it. Our guy here is using the Laughing Electro Wizard emote. I can feel your anger. That we made. Okay, unfortunately, that Royal Ghost basically counters everything. Okay, yeah, so our opponent here is Dagger Duchess. But I'll be honest, I know that, like, basically no one's using it, but the Cannoneer feels like it might be kind of the way to go with my current deck. This guy is not impressed with our behavior here. We got some decent damage with that Battle Ram. But yeah, I think Cannoneer could do alright, just because my deck is, like, very splash heavy, and it needs, like, more direct DPS, and especially with my understanding being that a lot of people are playing Beatdown right now, I think that would be a great response to have. I'm not sure. We're going to have to feel it out. It is still early in the season. Maybe it isn't early in the season when this video comes out. Who knows? I will hope that it's still in the same season. And, oh, that does remind me, guys. I do have another video that was, like, technically already recorded. And then I just never actually got around to editing it or anything like that. Okay, so he plays the recruits with the Evo Valk and Mega Knight. Pretty much just demolish that. Oh my gosh, we're totally taking that tower. Now all we need to do is just defend all these recruits on the left side. And yeah, look at that. Okay, so he gets, like, nothing out of this. He just, like, basically loses. Yeah, 30 seconds left. There's no way, right? I mean, his Evo recruits are out of cycle too. But yeah, like I was saying, I have one other video ready to go. It'll be out soon on the end of my Trophy Road series. And so there's that to look forward to. This guy is definitely not happy with us. Again, I think we had a good matchup here, so good luck to our opponent. Sorry about that, but it was a good game, I think. And, yeah, look at that. Okay, we even get the Battle Ram to connect. I don't think we're going to take another tower, but, you know, it is kind of funny to just flex that right there at the end of the match. Oh my gosh, no way, guys! We actually just got that tower into, like, the last 0.1 seconds of the game. Man, this dude is not happy. We just sent Lennon back to the grave. Okay, finally. Let's go ahead, and I think let's do one more. I realize that we're not going to get any chests for it, but I do enjoy collecting the rewards. I've still got to push this season. I want to get to Ultimate Champion. So let's go ahead and battle one more time. Like I said, I do have that video finishing, or maybe not finishing the Trophy Road series. Spoilers there. And I'll have to release that sometime soon. Otherwise, it's going to be incredibly outdated. That one already is a season late, which is why I thought of it there. But this one, I'm sure I'll get out at a reasonable time. So let's go ahead and just pull that Lumberjack. I don't know if that's going to work quite as well as in the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Speaking of Mini P.E.K.K.A., this guy has it too. Alright, everyone's really got these quick little damage units. I swear, bridge spam is also a little bit more prominent right now with the Dagger Duchess meta. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and watch that Hog Rider get 2 hits. I was really worried that I was going to get 3 hits. It got 2 hits on our tower. That kind of sucks a little bit. But there's no way he has another... He has Bowler. Okay. I was worried he was going to have, like, another, like, fast damage dealer or something like that. But this I can deal with. Bowler, pretty par for the course, honestly. So, I'll be honest, I hated playing against Bowler with Ram Rider, and I don't imagine that matchup's going to have changed much with Battle Ram. But who knows? Maybe things will be a little bit different. But yeah, I don't really enjoy dealing with the bowler just because it shuts down the win condition. I guess we haven't really changed that, so that much remains about the same. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and Electro Wizard here just because I was kind of hoping that we could activate King Tower or something like that. I just don't see a way that's actually going to happen here. Okay, Goblin Gang coming down. That's going to be one Spear Goblin hit. Who cares? Yeah, I rarely care about Spear Goblin hits. I just kind of play a game of trying to see how many Spear Goblin hits there's going to be. I feel like it's just good practice, you know. Maybe it'll be relevant one day. Okay, so I have an idea here, a horrible idea, and it's not going to work because the Hog Rider's going to pull my tank back, so... And he has Bowler back again, so that's just wonderful. He gets a hog hit on the tower, and I will probably get nothing out of this entire push, especially because everything's lined up. I don't know if my Battle Ram got, like, any value there. That was horrible. Now he has Mini P.E.K.K.A. too. This is, I'll admit, this battle is not quite going our way. I think we finally have a matchup that's a little bit more fair and balanced. Or maybe even unfairly balanced in the, favor of our opponent. At any rate, it's definitely not as one-sided as my previous battles were, where I was just demolishing those guys, so... we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I don't end on loss. I would rather not do that. Okay, I'm trying to think. He probably isn't back to bowler yet. I'm just also not sure if I want to push directly into all this anyways. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's some great Mega Knight value there. I'm not sure we're going to save our Electro Wizard because the rage value, or the rage damage and Spear Goblins. And this dude just randomly has Minion Horde, and I will snowball that. Sometimes I, hesitate to snowball a Minion Horde, but... I'm like, if I need to damage it down anyways, might as well do it now. And just, try to get some more damage. Oh, and look at that. That guy was trying to do, an Evo Firecracker on the tower. It got on the tower! I cannot believe it, dude. I, totally thought I caught him, with his hand in the cookie jar there. But, okay, that Mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to count. Never mind, it doesn't. I forgot it pushes out of the way. Guys, I, basically never watched the gameplay footage. The previews, if you can't tell. And look at that. The Bandit is completely going crazy on the tower because he was trying to respond to the Evo Battle Ram. Understandably. Oh, my gosh. That literally dropped it down to, 600 health. Less than 600 health. I'm just going to cycle to another lightning at this point. Okay, so he has to push in here. But because I have Electro Wizard, it doesn't matter if he plays Hog Rider here. I think we're good. Actually, it might matter if he plays Hog Rider because with the Lumberjack there, that's going to be a lot of damage. Okay, please kill the Lumberjack. Now let's just kill the Hog Rider. Okay, I think we're holding it against this push. Oh my gosh, this guy is crazy. But yeah, there we go. We basically have him. Man, alright, that really turned out well for us. Sorry about that, bud. But good game well played. And, yeah, so I really am liking the Evo Battle Ram here. I think we're going to keep it in the deck. I might even upgrade it to level 15, but that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Like I said, we'll have another video hopefully coming out sometime soon. And, yeah, I appreciate you watching. I'll see you later.
Time to abandon ship.